That's why personality, sometimes you pull away from the
There's some things going on here in Indiana that I'm sure people are generally unaware of. And I have some contacts, I had made a contact with Superface to talk to him a little bit, but I'm not sure what happened. I think he had an ice storm down there. I don't know if he's out of it for a while or not.
Yeah, he's disappeared. No one knows what. I think he's just focusing on the family right now. But you wrote a lot of things in your email. Why don't you just go through them one at a time and break it down for us? What do you see? What's going on?
About 1.5 years to 2 years ago, we started being contacted by FEMA saying you've got to put some plans together. The first plans had to do with the reason was avian flu. Now, I don't know. My brother's a doctor, and a couple hundred people around the world have died from bird flu. It's not really a serious threat right now unless they know something that we don't. But the point is that we were to put together a plan to vaccinate every person in county within 48 hours.
You're kidding me, wow.
And then that plan has to be practiced 2 or 3 times. I mean, literally, we've gotten every police officer we can, and buses and volunteers, and set it up. And logistically, it's just really not possible to do. I mean, we've run through this thing 100 times in our heads, and several times dry runs. It's just not logistically possible. But the point is, they want to be able to vaccinate people very fast for some reason. It might be bird flu, but my brother's saying that bird flu really is an event right now unless they know something we don't know. Then the sheriff's department started getting long questionnaires. I got one myself. I didn't fill it out, but lots of questions. What kind of resources do we have? What kind of how many officers? What can we handle? What are you going to do if Chicago has an emergency and you have 400,000 people heading in your county? Where can you put mass graves? We need to know spaces of mass graves. How many can you handle? Can you handle bodies from surrounding counties and those types of things? And we're going, what the heck are you guys talking about? Tell us what's going on. Well, nothing's going on. We're just contingency plans. If something ever happened, we just really need to know how to handle things. And then I was contacted by Homeland Security through what they've got. What we have to do is have what is called a hazard mitigation plan. All right, well, that sounds good. And what they're saying is FEMA is saying that disasters are costing them too much money. So we've got to have a plan to mitigate the damage from disasters if a disaster ever happens. And I understand you've got New Orleans, you've got fires in California, and you've got tornadoes in Oklahoma, and you have those things going on. But we're looking at them going, look, we're in the middle of a cornfield. what kind of disasters are we talking about? Oh, earthquakes and, you know, fires and flooding and tornadoes. And okay, well, what are the real chances of those things happening to us? Oh, it's very rare, but still, we want to have mitigation plans. What kind of stuff you talk about? I just had my last meeting today with them, in fact, and you know, they're literally telling me that they want to harden our fire stations. All right, what do you mean by that? Well, you know how when a 747 hits, here's what he said today, when a 747 hits a nuclear reactor and just slides off of it, that kind of hardening we're talking about.
What the heck? Oh my God.
Well, first off, you know, I mean, for what reason? You know, if a 747 lands in the middle of town, it's not worried about the whole town. Forget the fire department.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh, you know, that's just an example. Well, you know, hardened against water. What do you think's going to happen? Well, I think just maybe high wind. Those are two different things you're talking about there. You know what is going on? And you know, they're just so we've had to put together. And I went to the first two meetings. There's 6 mandatory meetings. I went to the first 2, and I said this is a waste of time. You know, if you don't show, well, what's going to happen? Well, we don't know, but the law says you have to be involved in this. So we set up this meeting today and had this final meeting. But when we first got there, they laid this map out. It's like 10 feet by 5 feet of the whole county. And he said, we want to know every important thing in this county. We want to know where police departments are, where weapons are stored, hazardous material, where can we land a helicopter, where are the airports, how big of a plane can you land in those airports, where are all the bridges, where are all the power stations, where are all the generating stations, where are all the substations. I mean, they literally want to know everything. I'm sitting there thinking of this, you know, and I'm thinking, man, if there was ever martial law, this kind of information is exactly the kind of stuff they're going to want, because we're just laying it all out for them right there.